Y'all ever realize that the distraction is always bigger than the disaster? What I mean is, Alligator Alcatraz, right? Now, Donald Trump is definitely the face of stupidity, and he's the face of destruction. That's who they're utilizing to, because somebody has to take the fall at the end. Somebody has to take the fall at the end. But have you realized that this thing couldn't have came overnight? So while they're rounding up people, there's a surge in hiring ICE members, and that's what we're watching on TV. And we're watching the we're out here, we're watching people protest, and we're like, wow, this is incredible. Everybody's protesting, fight back. They can't round up people. You ever stop to think who was in the background planning out Alligator Alcatraz the entire time? Who was it that went to go look for the land? Who was it that said they needed this many beds? Who was it that said that we're going to put this facility over here and we're going to make sure that it can hold this many people, and we're going to make sure that it can feed this many people? Did we ever stop to think about that? Somebody had already planned it into the budget to hire correction officers for Alligator Alcatraz. Somebody already put a system in place to have an HR team. So when we seen all these people get fired from the federal government, and they said, well, we're reducing these forces. Were they reducing forces, or were they reallocating money to somewhere else? But we didn't have time to pay attention to that because we were paying attention to them actually rounding up people. I think it's funny that propaganda in America, there's no shame to make propaganda be hateful, to be disastrous. And so while we're watching all these people getting rounded up, what we're not watching is they're slowly bringing in trucks to get this taken care of. They're clearing out the land. They've purchased the land. They've had these conversations already. They already knew how many security guards they needed. They already knew who was going to be the supervisors. They knew how many supervisors they needed. They knew how the medical team that they need. They knew all these things prior to even announcing that Alligator Alcatraz was a thing. You guys, we have to pay attention, because the goal is to distract us with disaster. It keeps our anxiety up, and it keeps our critical thinking low.